Selena Gomez has a new best friend, and we're still trying to figure out how these two met. We have all the details. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabby Conti, and this is what's hot on Hollywire. So Selena Gomez, she recently posted a video on her Instagram story and some of her and some friends grabbing board games at Target. They're stocking up to practice social distancing for the coronavirus outbreak, and one of her friends was Madison Prewett from The Bachelor. So if you don't know who Madison or Maddie is, here's a quick summary of the wild ride that was the last season of The Bachelor. So our Bachelor, Pilot Pete, proposed to Hannah Ann, but then ended that engagement. So he then started dating Madison, but since his mom did not approve of Madison, he ended things with Madison. And now Madison is besties with Selena Gomez, apparently. What is going on? But also, we are so here for this.
It makes me happy that Selena probably watches this show.
Yes.
This phenomenon of a show. And
Yeah.
she was like, what happened to Madison was so messed up and not cool. Also Hannah Ann, both girls, just all messed up. But she was like, hey girl, I'm single, you're single, loved you on the show, let's hang.
Yeah.
How fun.
I love it. I think it's so great. And we're seeing more and more of this with Bachelor contestants. I mean, obviously the most, not to think of just couples, but the most like famous version is Wells Adams, who was a contestant on Bachelorette, and then him meeting Sarah Hyland. I'm guessing Sarah Hyland watched the show, or maybe they met through ABC. And then we also have instances of Tyler Cameron, who everyone's number one crush, dating Gigi Hadid.
Demi Not Lovato, hanging out with Demi Lovato.
Oh yeah,
You know, Demi from Bachelor.
these like friendships happen, or these relationships happen, and we think it's so great. I think it really is the social media that is bringing these friends together.
It's awesome. In the video, Selena first urges fans to take good care of themselves during this outbreak, and that she is praying and thinking of everyone. She then passes her phone to some friends who are discussing which game to buy and asks Maddie, what game do you want? To reveal the fan favorite Bachelor contestant, who responds to the singer, honestly, anything, everything looks great. Next, we see Madison playing Pictionary with Selena and her friends, where she announces that she is good at drawing roses.
Oh, well, yeah, she got a lot of roses on the show. Her middle name is Rose.
Yes.
So it makes sense that she'd be good at drawing roses.
Yeah, I mean, she's seen enough of them.
She's seen enough of them.
She didn't see that last and final one, but she's seen most of them.
But I think if she stayed, she would have, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. This whole thing. I know. I think it's really great, though, that that Madison is able to have a sense of humor about this.
Totally.
I mean, because her breakup with Pete was very recent. The show was very recent. I think it's great that she can laugh at it. So we don't really know exactly how Madison and Selena became friends, but here's a theory. Perhaps they met at church, because before the show ended, Justin Bieber actually spilled on Ellen that he saw Peter at church. And many fans thought that Biebs had spoiled who won The Bachelor, because Madison is very religious and Peter isn't. So fans assumed that he had picked Madison and that maybe he was going to church separately, or they were going to church together, because Peter knew that church and having religion as part of his life was very important to Madison. And we also know that Selena Gomez is pretty religious as well, so it would make sense that maybe they met in like a church setting somehow. Now Madison and Peter have split for good, as both Madison and Pete announced on their Instagram around the same time that Maddie and Selena were becoming besties, that while they appreciate each other, the relationship is over and they're going their separate ways.
I freaking love that Justin Bieber knew who Peter was. That means he maybe watches the show. It makes me love him even more.
I could so see Justin and Haley watching.
Loving it.
And if they're anything like me and my boyfriend, they have their picks of who they think is gonna win, and it gets really competitive, right?
So fun.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened.
That's hilarious.
Sure. So funny.
Selena, who has been very open about her dating life and even confessed to fans she's scared of being alone, seems to be the perfect friend for the recently single Madison at this time. Madison hasn't posted much since the split. She also announced her split with Peter, saying the two have decided to go their separate ways and that she is confident that they will both move in the direction of their purpose, and never forget that God has a plan for all things.
Ooh.
Well said, Madison.
Well said, and maybe that plan was that her and Selena become best friends forever.
And that's a freaking great plan.
That's a great plan.
We love Selena Gomez.
I'm wondering if Madison and Selena are still hanging out because of the quarantine.
I'm
Like,
sure.
do you think they're still playing board games?
I mean, like, we're all hanging out with our besties in like, you know, at our houses or whatever, which is all you can really do right now. So, yeah.
So what do you guys think about Selena and Maddie being friends? Let us know. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and keep it right here on Hollywire for your celebrity connection.